It's your sister Jay with another segment of Country Living in the City. Well, as you've seen in the intro, Ohio is now snowing. We got our first slow snow of the season. The temperature has dropped. It went down to 25 degrees, so I had a lot of work to do outside, getting the coop, my coop protected from the cold for the chickens, and had to do some things to Nina's kennel and everything to keep everybody warm. So, but today I'm going to show you how to start seeds. I prefer starting from seed instead of buying plants because one thing, when you plant seed and they start to sprout, you want a continuous growth pattern to continue. You don't want to leave them in the pots too long because then they'll stop growing once the roots grow to the size of the container. So a lot of times I start my seeds on the inside, and then once they get a certain height, I put them outside for continuous growth. But before I start any of my seeds, the first thing I do, as you see, I have my little trusty sifter here. But what I do, this is a bag of regular organic potting mix. And the problem with potting mix sometimes is that you get lots of these sticks in there where it has not completely broken down, but they bag them up anyway. So what I do is I sift. I have a bigger one, but I'm doing this on the inside. That's why but I sift through to get all the big pieces of stuff out of it, because it's very hard for seeds to start if they got all these chunks of things in the way. So you're literally just sifting through, picking through to make sure, see, look at that, to make sure you get all these sticks out. So I'm going to keep going through this and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have sifted through everything and see all the big sticks and stuff. I don't throw these away. I use them for mulch, or I put them back in compost so they can continue to break down. I'm going to show you how to do a moisture check test. So you want it moist, but you don't want it soaking wet. So what you do is you grab a ball and you try to form a ball. If it stays together like that, it's moist. And if you squeeze it and there's no water dripping from it, then it's not, it's not over wet. So, and you should be able to break the ball apart very easily like that. So you want it moist, but not over moist. As you see, I can form a ball real easily and then break it apart. So this soil is quite moist enough to actually put in the container. So, okay guys, I got the cells completely filled to the top. I didn't press it down other than lightly touching it on the top because you want to make sure that the potting mix isn't compact so the seeds can't burst open. So that's why you remove the sticks and you make sure that you don't compact the potting mix down so it can, the seeds will have enough room to grow. Now, I got some Georgia collards here. I got some lacinato kale, and I'm doing some more rainbow Swiss chard, about a ½ inch. Oh, it feels like a stick was there. So ½ inch. And then I'm just going to drop the seed in each area. Remember, don't compact the soil. Fill it to the top. Make a small hole. And then drop the seeds in. So, all right, guys. Well, I've put the seeds in a 1/2 inch down, and I just covered lightly with the soil on top. And then I put them in my little greenhouse shelf here inside the kitchen. As you see, I have the light in there for, just to make sure. It also, this lamp has a heater on it. It's a heat lamp. So it literally will heat up to the proper temperature. You want to keep it between 60 and 80 degrees when you start your seeds on the inside, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm putting them in this greenhouse. And so the temperature will stay warm. It will stay insulated because of the plastic around the whole greenhouse shelf. And once they start to sprout, I'll be putting more UV lights in there, because once they sprout, they need a lot of light to keep from getting real leggy and weak in the stems. You want very strong stems. So that's how I start my seeds. I have 4 shelves in this thing. Right now I got storage here, but by the end of winter, I will have this entire thing filled with seeds, as you see. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Take care of yourself and each other, eating foods from the Most High. Until next time, Shalom.